your voice needs, all right? But first things first, I thought I'd introduce myself if you're new around here, because there are new people around here. I met some new people yesterday, so we got connected, and that was awesome. Anyway, my name is Andrea Oram. I am a music teacher. I help people with vocal health and vocal confidence, so I do lots of things with the voice. I also teach kids music lessons, homeschool choirs, things like that too. And I love helping new teachers feel confident in being able to provide quality lesson plans and lots of other things for organization, for lesson planning, for scope and sequence, all sorts of things. So I do a lot of fun stuff around music, and it's a blast. But today our topic is the fuel your voice needs. So if you are like, man, I really need to work on some of this vocal health stuff and vocal usage doing well stuff, this is for you, all right? Say hi in the comments if you are live. Comment #replay if you're watching the replay. And let's get started. So your voice needs fuel. And you're probably thinking, well, fuel, not like gas in a car, right? No. Your voice, if you want to think of it like a car, does need fuel though. And it needs a specific type of gas. The gas it needs is air. It needs breath. You need good quality breath. And honestly, this is related to vocal health, because when you don't use your breath well, when you don't have adequate breath support when you're singing, that can really cause some strain on your voice. It can cause you to use your voice in a way that's not super helpful for it. It can cause unhealthy habits. And then those unhealthy habits, of course, can lead to vocal health issues, such as strain, such as vocal fatigue, or if it's worse, like if it gets to a point where it's like getting worse and worse, then that would be something like nodules on the voice or something like that. So we don't ever want that. And your voice is the only one you have. So we don't want to need surgery or some other corrective measures. We'd rather do preventative measures, right? So the fuel your voice needs is good breath support and good air. This is especially true when you are using your voice a lot. So if you are a vocal coach, so if you're coaching people a lot, like let's say you meet one-on-one with people, you're a therapist, you're a vocal coach, even a vocal coach like me. If you are, let's say, a hairdresser, they talk all day long to their clients, right? If you're just a teacher, an everyday teacher in your classroom, talking to your students, especially when you have to use a louder, more voice that's more projected to a bigger space, like a bigger room or a more people, things like that. You want to be really cognizant of how you're using that air, all right? There's lots of other vocal health needs that our voice has aside from just air, and you can actually find a lot of those if this was helpful for you. If you're like, wow, I need to think more about how I use my air. So think about nice low breaths. That's my first tip for you. Think about nice low breaths that go all the way down to where your belly button is. It's going to feel like it's down there. And that's not because the air is actually going there. It's because you have only so much space where your lungs can go because of your rib cage. And so your lungs push that air or push down past your ribs, and then it makes it feel like that air is going all the way down there, which is not actually the case, but that's how it feels. So that's how I teach it. So if this was super helpful for you and you're like, yeah, I need to learn more about this, I have lots more information in the Strength Train Your Voice group. If you're watching from that group, give me a shout out, give a holler. That's awesome. I'm so glad that you are there, because the guide section is the gold. That's where you'll find lots of information. That's where you'll find lots of helpful tips. You'll find trainings on how to actually hydrate with your voice, because guzzling a whole bunch of water all at once is not the way to hydrate your voice. You'll find a hydration challenge and training in there. You'll find a Love Your Voice challenge in there. There's all sorts of gold in this group. So go check it out. It's no pressure. There's nothing in there that is like, oh, weirdo and wacko. But it also, there's even information about how to eat appropriately for vocal health. So fun stuff, good things in there. Go check it out. And I hope to catch you tomorrow. Bye for now.